Und mit Clara haben wir auch schon eine Nacht zusammen, oder? Auf der Wiese ein bisschen Zeit verbracht.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Henry. They're in rough shape.
They shouldn't have yelled at you. They're brutes.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners, were you?
What of it? You're the only woman here, and the only healer. They could show a little gratitude. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those two poor fellas.
Thanks. Really. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Bei den Festmahl, kurz bevor wir zur Belagerung aufgezogen sind, auf der Burg Trotsky, haben wir auch noch mit dieser einen Witwe eine Nacht zusammen verbracht.
It seems chance has brought us together again.
And you know what? I'm glad. The men were betting on whether Zizka would execute you himself or only have you hanged.
Only?
Does it matter? You're alive and well, and now one of us, at least a little. Sorry, I'd love to chat, but I have a line of patients waiting for treatment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help.
Wenn das die Theresa
I
wüsste?
hope you can do
Keine Ahnung.
something for them.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair share of serious injuries.
In that case, thank God you're here. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visiting the injured. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark, Zverg, and that poor Kodsleek. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
Listen, I need...
What would you like to know?
Henry, you don't know how glad I am to see you.
Sam! Is that you, lad? Oh, well, you're in better shape than the two of us here.
Ja.
Thank God you're alive.
Ah, don't jinx it. They could still finish us off.
So, is there anything I can do for you?
There is. You can tell us why they let you go and why we're still sitting under lock and key.
Nee, ich bin zu denen ehrlich.
Well, I don't like to admit it, but I was a fool. Von Burgov deceived us. He was never interested in an alliance with our lords.
Kurva, you joined that riffraff? What kind of idiot are you?
Leave him alone, Herman. It's not his fault. We all serve someone, right?
I have nothing against you fellas. Quite the contrary. It's von Burgov who...
You don't have to justify yourself to us. I just hope fate won't set us against each other again.
Aye, that it might not end up in just a friendly conversation, lad.
Ja, für
Just so
dich
you
nicht.
understand, we have our honor, and we won't betray it.
I see you're injured. But don't worry. I've arranged for Clara to treat you.
Clara? Is that some local girl?
Aye. She knows all about healing and herbs. She'll try to make you feel better soon.
Thanks for not leaving us high and dry.
Aye. Thanks for putting in a good word for us.
Hang in there. You're not in any danger anymore.
Nah, don't jinx it.
Bloody fucking shit. Fuck it all. I won't do it.
What's the matter, blacksmith?
What's it to you? What does a noble's lapdog know about hard work, eh?
Are you the local blacksmith?
What do you want from me? We didn't herd sheep together, so bugger off.
What the hell's the matter with you?
If you don't stop staring at me, I'll kick your ass, you fucker. For my brother, too.
Wait, what happened to Steer? Don't tell me he died in that ravine too.
Bloody hell. Did you know him?
The last time I was here, he spoke fondly of you. He was a blacksmith, like me.
Aye. He knew his way around a smithy. Unlike me.
Smithy.
Wait, you're a blacksmith?
Aye,
Aye.
my father was a blacksmith.
Ours only drank, and then he drowned. But look, if you're a blacksmith and our ally now too, I reckon you could give me a hand with something. What do you
Sure
say?
thing.
I need to forage a few horseshoes, Bull.
You mean right now?
Is this a bad time?
It's just that I have some other work to do, and horseshoes, they take time.
Don't worry, Bull.
Wie alles
I'm a
andere.
blacksmith. All I need is for you to let me use your anvil.
Well, you came at just the right time then. I could use a hand here. There's a pile of iron in that barrel over there that needs fixing up before we leave.
Fixen up.
All right?
You'll really help me. Great!
Ja.
The lads would be bloody delighted if you fixed up their weapons.
Das auch noch. Wo ist die Truhe mit den... Hat er nicht irgendwas von einer Truhe gesagt, wo Eisen und so ist? Hm. Nee, ich brauche Eisen. Ich irgendwie Hä? Ich irgendwie blind? Fast was in der Ecke steht. Ah! Danke.
All right? Done. That's one sharp blade. That should do it.
Das ist doch kein Dolch, Junge. Das ist ein Kurzschwert.
Can't get any better than this.
Ich hasse es echt. Hufeisen zu schmieden. Dauert so lange und lässt sich doof bearbeiten. Also mit den Hämmern finde ich es halt doof.
I'll never finish it like this. I should move it. Well, I've got half finished.
Ah, falsch Taste. Ich wollte das Ding nur umdrehen.
It's almost finished. Good. That looks finished.
Wenn der Pferdetyp da gesagt hat, er müsste jetzt nur 3 Pferde durch oder braucht für 3 Pferde noch Hufeisen, heißt das, dass ich jetzt 12 Stück machen muss? Oder ist jetzt einmal Hufeisen 4 Stück? Menge 1. Ein Hufeisen ist ein Satz. Okay. Also müssen wir jetzt das noch und dann noch ein weiteres. Also noch 2 Stück jetzt machen. Und ich habe gerade so eine Donnerbüchse bekommen, diese Handpistole. Er lässt sich ja echt gar nicht mit den zielen. Also ich wüsste jetzt nicht, wie ich mit denen zielen sollte.
I should do it more evenly.
verstehe nicht, warum man nicht weiter pfeift. Ich bin doch eigentlich total im
This is
Rhythmus.
almost done.
Kein Schlag geht daneben. Ich bin in meinem Rhythmus drinne. Funken sind gut am Sprühen. Ist immer ein Satz, den ich schmiede.
This will be done in no time.
Also, ne, ich krieg zwar jetzt nur eine Menge, aber eine Menge sind halt 4 Hufeisen. Sprich, ein komplettes Satz oder ein Satz für ein Pferd.
All finished.
Dann geht's ja? Ja, Gott sei Dank. Sieht aber gut aus.
What are you here for, friend?
I repaired those broken weapons.
Bloody hell. That would have taken me a week.
What?
Actually, I reckon I couldn't even do it in a year. Oh, my hands
Jetzt
just
red dich
ain't
mal
no
nicht so
good for it.
schlecht.
All they're good for is bashing people's skulls in. What about you? Do you like fighting?
Ja.
Me too. I grew up in a smithy, but I prefer fighting myself. Here you go, Bull.
Bloody hell. Thanks, mate. If you ever need
Thanks,
anything,
mate.
just let me know. And this is for you. I hope it comes in handy.
Streuschuss.
You're in luck. It just so happens I have those horseshoes here.
Do you normally carry that much iron around on you?
Happy to help. Is there anything else I can do?
Nein.
No, I'll shoe the horses myself. Here's something for your help. Thanks a lot, my friend.
Thank you.
God be with you, good sir.
So, jetzt sich noch um die Kranken kümmern.
Do you want me to arrest you? Leave that door be.
At least somebody fell asleep. You may not be dead, but you don't look all that great either, Kozlik. All right, let's take a look at you. Christ, I have to change that stinking bandage on your leg. And there's likely something wrong with your head, too. This isn't good. I'll take a look at your head. That blood in your hair isn't yours. But you've got quite a fever. Let's take a look at that wounded leg of yours. Oh, bloody hell. That bandage stinks. I'll have to treat it properly. I should take a look at his belly, too. Nothing serious. Just a few bruises. It doesn't look like he'd have any internal injuries.
Also einfach nur...
All right. I think I know what I need. I'll clean and dress your wound, but I'll have to cauterize it, or else the gangrene will kill you. Maybe it's for the best that you're sleeping. At least you hold still. Let's have a look at you. Ugh, it's full of pus. There's just one thing for this. Some good spirits. I need some water or... All right, this should help. I'll lift his head up a little so he doesn't choke. He didn't drink much and fell back asleep. Oh well, what can you do? The best way to cauterize the wound is with gunpowder. I'll just pour a little right on the wound. And now to light it. Oh, Christ. Oh, what a stench. Damned fever. Didn't even wake up. The poor bloke's at death's door. At any rate, the wound's cauterized. It won't be festering now. I have to change his bandage. I'll just tighten it a little here. There we are. Tear it off, tie it up, and we're done. That looks good. Now that takes care of the bandaging.
Wo kriege ich denn jetzt Tränke und sowas her? Haben wir hier irgendwo... Hier will ich mich nicht sauber machen.
Still haven't woken up. Well, I did all I can do. That won't fester anymore. And I reckon his fever will break soon enough. You'll soon be better, God willing. Does anything hurt, Mark?
I'm all right. I just have a headache. I always walk away on my own 2 feet.
You're talking bollocks. Let me take a look at your wounds.
Du
I'm
redest
just
nur
really
Unsinn.
tired. I need some sleep. leave me alone and go and treat someone else.
You threw up and you got a bloody wound on your left leg. And you're talking nonsense.
Ein Concussion, dann
Take a look
solltest
at
du
your
eigentlich
head.
überhaupt nicht schlafen.
Could be a concussion.
Come on, I'm fine. I'm just a little tired.
Is there a cut under all that blood on your head? You've got a cut and some bruising. You took a hard hit to the head, didn't you?
What do I know? It was one hit after another. It all just blurred together.
I see you've got a cut on your leg.
Aye, but that's nothing.
It could get infected. It'll have to be treated. Maybe a strong elixir would do the trick.
Is that really necessary?
Even a healing potion isn't a cure-all. I'll still have to treat you properly.
Come on, I'm fine. Don't waste your time on me.
All right. I reckon I know what's wrong with you, Mark. I'll clean and bandage your wounds, but most importantly, don't fall asleep, Mark. You've got a head injury.
Ah, come on, don't be silly. I'm perfectly fine. I'll just take a little nap and I'll be right as rain.
I'll try to treat you.
You sure about that?
I'll clean that wound for you. Let's try this.
Bloody hell, lad. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Stop your griping and hold still. Good. That's that. I'm gonna dress your wound. I'll just wrap it around here and tie it up here.
Sakra. Be careful.
Finished. It's as good as it'll get.
Not even worth mentioning.
I could use some sort of... This will put you back on your feet. Guaranteed.
I'm fine, really.
I reckon we're done here. I treated you the best I could.
Aye. So you did.
I cleaned and dressed your wounds, but you have a concussion.
Aye, I know. I could really use some shut-eye,
Nope.
but I don't have any shoes. Sorry.
You're spouting nonsense, but that's the concussion talking. Hopefully it'll wear off soon.
War doch so, ne? Bei einer Gehirnerschütterung sollte man nicht schlafen.
I came to treat you. What hurts, Zwerg?
I took a blow to the ribs,
Au.
and my right leg hurts like hell. I'm fine otherwise.
Let me take a look at your wounds.
Just be careful, all right? I'm aching all over.
Don't worry, my friend. I'll just take a peek. And here. Aye, yes.
Ich finde es aber auch echt gut gemacht, wie er das untersucht und so alles abgeht, ne? Und dann
That doesn't
erzählt.
sound so bad, does it?
No, but you also have a pretty swollen ankle.
And what can we do about that?
Schienen.
I don't know yet. I'll have to take a closer look at
Kühlen
it
und
first.
Schienen.
Let me have a look at your chest. Your ribs aren't just bruised. You got a gash as well.
And what about it?
It's not too serious. I'll just have to clean the wound before bandaging it. Otherwise, you could get an ugly infection. I'll take a look at your foot. It's quite swollen.
How bad is it?
Nothing too serious. You just sprained your ankle. If we bandage it up nice and tight, you should be on your feet by tomorrow.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
Naja,
Alright. Your ankle just needs to be bound. But I'll also have to clean, stitch up, and bandage that wound on your chest. A buck's blood potion would do you good. Or at least some chamomile for your ankle.
It sounds like I just might pull through. But a drink would really hit the spot. I'm thirsty as hell. Could you get me something?
Let's get to it. I'm gonna treat you.
All right.
I'll clean that wound on your side. Aye. Gangrene is pretty bad.
ich hab ja nichts anderes hier.
This should clean the wound.
Christ, I hope you know what you're doing.
The main thing is that it does what it's supposed to. I'll have to sew up that wound on your chest.
Make it quick, before I shit myself from the pain.
I'll just make a few quick stitches. That's it.
Christ! Ah! Fuck!
Ah, damn it. Stop squirming around, Zverk. I'm trying to concentrate. One more knot.
Schusterwerkzeug.
Mother of God! That wasn't exactly painless, mate.
I'll bind that ankle of yours and bandage your chest. There. I'll wrap it up like this and tie it up here.
Ah, Sakra! Well then, is that it?
All done.
Thanks.
Well, that's the dressing. I'll give you something.
About fucking
Here's something to drink.
That's more like it. Thanks.
I'll rub some of this
You think that will help?
I'll need the right potion.
Then go and...
Wo soll ich denn das Zeug herkriegen?
Oh, fuck me.
Listen,
What would you like to... Take care then, and have a pleasant evening.
Hätte ich das mal gewusst. Naja, was soll's.